Thanks for visiting RMUcolonials.com. This is your weekly men's hockey update. I'm Matt Gajtka with sports information and joined by head coach Derek Schooley. And coach, a very nice weekend, a very nice road swing just completed by your team. You go 4-0 on the road, beating Holy Cross twice 2 weeks ago, and then breaking through. Your first wins at Air Force in 8 tries. A weekend sweep doesn't happen too often up there to the Falcons, but your team pulled it off and now in great position coming back home. What did you like in particular about your team's performance this weekend?
Well, obviously going 4-0 at 2 difficult places to win. Not a lot of teams have swept Air Force out there, like you said, and it's been a long time, I think 2005 since we were able to do it. So it was really, I think a lot of the things we did well were we blocked a tremendous amount of shots. Especially Saturday night. Friday night we were really good on the face-offs, which we got 3 face-off goals. So I mean, there were a lot of different factors. I thought our guys sold out. I thought our guys believed. Even when we were down 3-1 and 4-2 in the third period on Friday night, they really believed that we could come back. And to get the tying goal late and then the winner in overtime was just extra special for our guys to be able to pay the price to finally get a win there. Our seniors hadn't won there, and it was good. It was a good weekend.
Yeah, that Friday game, the first time this season the Colonials had been down going into the third period and got a win, and the third time that they were down 2 goals in the third period this season and at least got it tied. So you've shown some of that rally ability, I guess, late in some of these games. But now 6 wins in a row. That's a first in the program history. We mentioned the Air Force history there, turning that around. Do you think the guys think about that at all, or do you want them to think about that type of history when it comes to getting ready for these games?
Well, I think they knew that we hadn't won at Air Force. I mean, I know the seniors knew that they hadn't won there, and we hadn't had a lot of success in that building, but we didn't even know that that was a program record in 6 straight wins until after the game when you told us. But you know, our guys know what the stakes are right now. They know that we're getting close to the final stretch. They talk in golf that Saturday's moving day. Well, January's moving month, and you look at what we did in January, going 7-1 in league. That's pretty impressive, and that's why we sit where we are.
The Colonials are in first place. That's their standing. That's been their standing all season long. 16-3-3 in Atlantic hockey. You're now 8 points ahead of Canisius, and those same Golden Griffins just happened to come to 84 Lumber Arena this weekend. They have a 7-game unbeaten streak. You have a 6-gamer. Those are the 2 longest in the country, and it's your first meeting with them since the Atlantic hockey final last year. They have a goalie of the month in Keegan Asmundson, and you mentioned last night on your radio show a very structured team. Is that what you're preparing the guys for right now?
Well, we had to stay an extra day in Colorado, so we had to take yesterday off. So we're a little bit behind in what we want to try to accomplish as far as preparation. But we know how Canisius plays. They're very good defensively. They've got some dangerous players up front, and Kademi and Conacher and Freeman, and got some good defensemen in Jesse and Rumble, and their goaltending has been outstanding this year, as why he's got Player of the Month. So we know a lot about them. We've played them a lot over the last couple of years, and being in the same pod per se the last couple of years where we played them 3 times a year, and they've been very good. They made the last 2 Atlantic Hockey Championship games, going to 1 final and going to the NCAA tournament the other time, and now they're right behind us. So I'm excited for the weekend. I think it'll be a really good challenge for our team. It'd be nice to play at home, finally get to sleep in our own bed a little bit, and come out to the 84 Lumber Arena, and hopefully great crowds to support the Colonials this weekend.
I mentioned Asmundson, the Canisius goalie of the month. Zach Lynch won Player of the Month. That's the 3rd time a Colonial has taken that this season. So the accolades continue to pour in individually, but team-wise, as Coach just told you, first home series in 3 weeks, and the final 2-game home series of the regular season, Friday and Saturday, 7:05 starts both. Saturday night, something interesting, Coach. You can pick up a replica ring if you're one of the first 750 fans through the gate here. So I guess some of the people who supported you along the way can enjoy a championship replica of what you guys did last season.
It's a really neat giveaway idea. They started doing that in Major League Baseball and the NHL, and obviously it doesn't look exactly like ours, and but we thank Dick's for their sponsorship of it, and I think the fans who come out will really enjoy it.
Also, Boy Scout night on Saturday. We really hope to see you down here in Atlantic Hockey Showdown, 1 versus 2. This is RMUcolonials.com.